Welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. My name is MasterMark. Today we're going to be playing Amnesia. Never played it before, but when the game came out, I did watch PewDiePie play. Remember that guy? The biggest guy on YouTube right now? Loves watching his stuff. I love watching those like compilation videos where everyone got scared. This game will probably get me a couple times. Oh, it's dark. All the lights are off. My headphones are on. The volume is up. So I had to set up a profile just to make sure the settings were good. I was getting some solid frames. But we're gonna start a new one. MasterMark. We're starting a new game. Now, hard mode did just come out, but I haven't played the game on normal, and I would like to experience the story. And look, the way the game was meant to be played. I want to get spooked. I want to hear about the spooky things. I want to hear about the story. So I don't want to play on hard mode. Maybe afterwards, because you have less stuff. Enemies will see you. No autosave. Losing your sanity will kill you. Yeah, let's just go with normal. And here we go. Let's get immersed.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
We are Daniel. Apparently we passed out on the floor. There's a storm of brewing outside. We're awake. Oh, not. Oh, I can't see. A memento has been added to the journal. J and M. Follow the liquid trail. I mean, this looks like blood and pink. Wait, are these? Hold on. These are petals. Petals and Pepto-Bismol. Because they had it back then. So the game uses mouse controls. So you click on a door and you move the mouse back and forward to open doors. I know at least that much about this game. It's a tinderbox. We're gonna need those. You can also pick up objects. Throw them. Now that we've got the tutorial out of the way, let's go. Can't go that way. Hear the wind. Hello? Potted plant. Woo! You can also light lice horses with the tinderbox. This reduces sanity. I remember that much about the game. What else? Tab's the other one. See your health, your sanity, items, tinderboxes, journal. I think this is for oil. Let's go. Hello? Oh God. No. Get up. We have to go. My life is a lie. There's no people under here. Let's leave. That's not good. Oh god. They look like figures standing in the dark. No, I didn't want to go in there anyway. Tinder boxes. You can light stuff up. And can we, yeah, we can see how many we have. I like a good drink. It was empty. My life is a lie. Alright. We are Daniel. We must do something. We can't forget about whatever he said. I've already forgotten. A broom. Give me the... Oh. Give me the... Can I... No. Can I rotate stuff? Is there a way to rotate? I was gonna sweep the floor. Sorry. As we ascend into this part of the castle. Where are we? Stay away. I've got a head. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. I'm having a migraine. Oh, I can't see. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we need to get out of here. Well, it's been fun visiting the castle, but I think I'm just gonna leave now. Oh. I don't really play scary games. So this game is gonna get me eventually. Or we can just hide in here. This is our new home now. Alright. Hello? Oh. That is the creepiest shit I've ever seen. When you come into the room, all you see is a silhouette of like a person standing there. It's just a statue. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. What's that? What a nice room this is. I've changed my mind. We're never going in there again. Ah, yes. That's where I keep my favorite shirt. Good thing it's still there. Pepto-Bismol leads this way. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in the temple. It's windy down here. I don't know where the wind's coming from. Oh. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. Be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Ooh. Oh god. Ah! Get the box! Back! Back, you fiends! Ah! Run! Let's get out of here. I forgot that was my bug room. This way seems to be blocked off as well. All the walls. Ah. Oh. A lamp. I forgot there's tornadoes in this castle. What book is this? What does it say? Remph Veggie Tale. I don't want to read about the Veggie Tales. It's F. F for light. Hold on. I should check for loot. Ah, a tinderbox. I'll add it to my collection. How much oil do we have? Okay. Gotta stay lit. Hello. I need tinder boxes. I can't open that one. Let's try to consider. Oh, a little present. Let the fire out. Oh, another broom. Sweepy, sweepy. Right where I like to keep my brooms, next to fire. Oh, this is the end of the trail. A note.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink.
This is a note to myself.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Wow, what a note. I am Daniel and we must murder Alexander of Brandenburg. Okay. There's a lot of broken stuff in this room. Any hidden Easter eggs? No? Under the chair. No. Oh. Through the hidden passage. Get out of my way. Traveling to Dover meant going through the Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Is that us? Oh, about to run out of oil. Ah, my eyes.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, It lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Ah, my eyes. Man, I wish I had a voice like that. The very stone of Brennenburg. We got some goop. It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hands or tools. Our first obstacle. That's the way we need to go to the refinery. It's like, I think we're at like the entrance of the castle itself. It's like, it's pretty open. Like, this reminds me like an entrance. Ooh, some goodies. A book? Sorry, book. There's a lot of dust in that book, my god. Here, let's watch it again. Oof. You ever seen like the movies where they like pull something from like a tomb and they're like and they just blow dust on everyone's face and no one is happy with the situation? Oh, I knew it. People like to hide stuff under 3 boxes. Oh. There's more goop. I can't go this way, no matter how much I slap the goop. Die, goop. This doesn't work. That will not do. We will have to find another way out. Although we're being hunted by a shadow, going outside might be a bad idea. Seems like we're safe in here, somewhat. The wine cellar and the laboratory. Let's go to our lab. This is my lab, and this is my laboratory.
This is my lab. And this is my laboratory.
The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Ooh. Someone down there. I heard that. Let's not go that way. We got 11 tinderboxes. Wow. What? Who was that? It sounded like us. Oh, I knew the trick. Oh, they lied. There's supposed to be stuff under 3 boxes. No. My life is a lie. We got lights right here, right? Hello? Okay. There's something down there. I don't know what. I need a light to read this note. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. So we need to go to the wine cellar. 4 different chemicals are needed to continue. Oh, we can spin these wheels. It's important. Wow, those bottles are unbreakable. Ah!
There should be more coop racks.
There should be more coop, right?
Let me see.
Ooh, is this it?
And 1 part aqua force.
Ah. What is Aqua Fortis? A pot? A bowl? It's a pot. Hello? This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprate binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic. Highly acid. Shouldn't it be highly acidic? Whatever. And proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. I can do my laundry with this solution. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. Did I read that right? Yeah, I'm okay. Ow, my chair. Okay. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So, you can also open... a secret. You can open drawers. And various other things. Like doors. There will be hidden items. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Wow. Alright, we'll never see you again. Oh, my mouse is stuck. Oh. Oof. Alright, I'm ready. There we go. The boxes didn't lie to me. Nope. Because these look like you can open them, like the top, but you can't. Just pick up the whole thing. Okay, so... Excuse me. I'm doing work in my laboratory. I don't like the way that breathes. I'm out of here. To the entrance hall. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. They were like, do it. Hello? Is there someone here? It sounded like a lady. In danger. That's locked. Oh, it seems the storm is gone. Can't go that. Wait. I saw that. These stairs are broken. These are the archives. There's something down here. Doesn't really say. It has wings? I don't know where that goes. Do you hear that? What is that? Well, into the archives we go. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. I heard that noise. Rare books. Well, they're all gone apparently.
16th of May, 1839.
Oh.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I never liked tombs. But that might just be me. That might be me. Oh my god, I can't speak. That's just me being superstitious. There we go. I couldn't talk. Let me pick this up. What does he have? What is he holding? Is it a sword? Oh, it's a sword. He's like kneeling. He's like, with my sword, I shall do great things. And now he's dead. Oh, let me outside. Anything in the fireplace? Just the dusty spiders. Catalogs. Okay. Oh, I can hear my heartbeat. Let's light this. It's very. Oh my god, my screen. What if you could literally see your fear like that, or anxiety? Unless oh, that might be like his blood pressure going up and down, and it's like affecting his vision. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, and my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal, Wilhelm. House of Yerlich. Or Garrick. This is Wilhelm's contract. What's it doing in here? Excuse me. Oh, that's a long hallway. Chair, you shall defend me. Study. Let's make sure that door's shut. Maybe there's a gun in here. That's unrealistic. Maybe there's a sword in here. Excuse me. Oh. Ha. More dusty books.
17th of May, 1839.
Oh, 2 out of 3.
My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful.
I would be.
They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber.
Antechamber.
The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
And that's when you have a panic attack. That would be the most appropriate time. Because, was it a stone passage? So not only is it cold, you can't see, it's pitch black, it's cold. You probably can't really hear anything except yourself. So you'd probably, over time, because your hearing changes depending on if stuff is really loud or really quiet. So if you go to like a concert, per se, you know, you can hear the music and it's really loud and you probably feel the bass. But after you walk out of the concert, or I'm talking about like an indoor one, outdoor is probably a little different, but after you walk out from an indoor concert, everything's really like muffled and you can't really hear anything. You're kind of like, ha, my ears aren't as good as they used to be. And after like half an hour, your hearing comes back. There's this really cool video on YouTube. I'll try to link it in the description. I might forget. But it's the quietest place on earth or something like that. It's like this box that's like suspended, I think. There's sound foam everywhere and you sit in the middle. And there's nothing in there. There's like a grate underneath. And they can turn the lights off. There's like several like sound isolated doors on the way there. And it's like, it's so quiet, you can start to hear your heart. And then you can start to hear like the blood in like your body moving around. And you can like hear like your stomach and like your organs like moving. And I was like, whoa. So you'd probably start to hear your heart and your blood moving around. And like the rustling of your clothes and stuff. But we're done with that. Let's have a light. This looks very expensive. Alright. Old tombs. Alright, let me in, please. Let me in. Oh. You. There's a piano. I need to learn how to play the piano one day. It's just like something. Aha. Aha. Ever play Sonic Adventure? Aha. Aha. Do I really? No, I don't want it. Dude, I want it. Yes, goodies. Dear Alexander, I have come to murder you. I'll write him a nice letter. Oh. How do I drag it? Nope. Ah, you double click. On the lantern. I'm getting the vision wobblies. It's locked. Local history. What do we have to say about that? Door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? For chemicals to create an acid. They're in the wine cellar. Get rid of the tissue. We should go this way instead. It's fine. It's fine. It's been so long since I played a horror game that I actually got like a chill from that. Like I felt the chill go from like my like back up to the top of my head. I considered that. Okay. I'm officially scared. That's good. Oh, that must have been the lady from earlier. I don't think she made it. I'm going to block get out of the way. If I put chairs here, maybe the monsters will get stuck. Huh? Ah. Why can't I just be like, I'm out of here? Here! And just shh. And then the shadow comes in and just eats me. Oh, paper. More paper. Floor plans. What's in there? Hello? I didn't want to go back that way anyway. I much prefer this way. Fragile, but not breakable by a hand. Maps. Prussia, Central Prussia. Wait. Colmerland? Newmark? This is a strange map. So this is like Russia, I guess. Borussia Meridionalis. So this is like the big map, and this is like Central Prussia, which is like somewhere in the middle. South Prussia. Eastern. Okay, I'm getting too into the map. That's a lot of maps. Four. Aha. Aha! Dusty book. Blam. Oh my god, I've been wasting my oil. That's gonna happen multiple times. This note is giving me an anxiety attack.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Hello? Where are we?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Should we touch it? I'm gonna touch it.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Wow. So that's what happened. I was gonna say, is it the orb in my inventory now? More maps. Ah.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So how did they know a shadow was coming? Boop. Oh yeah. Someone's playing that damn piano again. How many times did I tell you about the piano? Must find a new way out of this area. No! Not breakable by hand. So let's use something that's not by hand. A rock. Yes. Thank you, little bug. I use rock. I stuck on rock. Wow. Did that orb give me super strength?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
You can never be too careful, Daniel. What did I write down? There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. We're gonna need some oil for that. Or we can just light some candles. We can move this book. Let's also light this. Oh, hidden secrets. Oh, a book? Wait, these are enclosed in glass. Why would you do that? The only way to... Like, can you get it from the bottom? Like, does the bottom come out and then, like, you can put something in? What's the point in put something in glass like this? Like, even if you had something, like, super rare. Like, what if you want to read this book one day? I'd like to read that note. Incoming! Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Local folklore. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them has their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrible reverence. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. Which dark scheme do they follow? Visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for the remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice. He is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to be never seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Where did he go? Alstadt. Where are we right now? I haven't been paying attention. A burrow in the northwestern glades. Sleepy hamlet. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle near Alstadt. Ah, so he visited near here. So maybe he came here for something? Maybe? And like most of those noble births, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. How can a castle catch on fire? It's made out of stone. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Maybe it was made out of wood before? I mean, it's made with stone and wood, so I guess it can technically catch on fire, and the stone just gets, like, slightly, like, singed, I guess? Because I don't think fire alone can burn stone. You have to get a lot hotter than that. Although, what do I know? I don't know anything about burning stuff. Maybe it can catch on fire. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Before the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. My ears. There's another movie book. It's locked. Well, we're gonna make sure it stays locked. Alright. There's another one. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, we gotta hurry. Yeah. A secret. Oh, we can light the fireplace. Nothing. Excuse me, Mr. Chair. Please sit over there. Oh. No. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. The sheriff. Killing my servants. Oh, so he's killing... Who is this? It's just a matter of time till they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Why would it... Well, how would feeding them wine solve your problems? They just get drunk. But maybe they drink too much? I don't know. So who's talking right now? Is it, The Baron of Brennenburg. Alexander. Wilhelm and his fools. Why is there human vessels? What do you need human vessels for? The sheriff. Who is the sheriff? Because it sounds like we're in like a cowboy movie. Like, the sheriff's been keeping a watchful eye on that forest. It's killing the trusty servants. So they locked him in the wine cellar. But when we went past the wine cellar, it didn't look locked up. Hello? Wait a minute. How is that possible? I put these in front of the door. The door is open, but the boxes are still here. So whatever just broke through here, knocked the boxes over as they open the door and then put them back. That doesn't sound good. Alright. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. The goop is following me. The goop is dangerous. Stay away from the goop. Apparently that didn't hurt us too much. It was just a little stab. Well, I think we've already been to the lab. We've been to the archives. We got a key. Oh, the key to the wine cellar. Oh. Tag reads wine cellar. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. We're in the wine cellar. Oh, come on. Oh, you did me dirty again. Stupid. Triple boxes with the secrets. Ah.
Where did the Baron go? Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
So was that Wilhelm? Come on, there's gotta be some secrets under all these barrels. Nothing? No secrets. Oh, there's no oil. We can see in the dark. With my special eyes. There's something here called cooperite. There's no way they can get through all these barrels. Oh, a hammer. I shall hammer thee. That did nothing. Okay. This looks like a good spot to stop for the first episode. I'm really getting into it now. Now I have been thoroughly spooked. And that one part where you go to the piano and it slams down and your vision gets all wavy and then it was like a like to the right, that sent the chill up to like from my back up like the top of my head. So I'm thoroughly invested in this, but this episode's coming up to like an hour. So this is gonna be the first hour of Amnesia. Look out for the next episode coming soon, TM, Valve time. Whenever I have time. I have to work, you know. Gotta pay my bills. But if you enjoyed this and want to see more, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments you want to see more. I want more Amnesia. You know, it's October. It's Spooktober. It's time for scary games. But I have been your commentator, MasterMark. I hope to see you in a video soon. Goodbye.